Stop scrolling. Listen to this reading today because someone just saw a recent photo of you and they have not been able to look at you the same way since. They could not stop thinking about it. At first, they thought it was just another picture, but then they looked again because something about you felt completely different. The confidence, the energy, the way you carried yourself, it made them realize they seriously underestimated you. One photo completely changed how they see you, and now they can't get you out of their mind. Let's shuffle the card and see what the universe is trying to tell you today. The very first thing the universe is showing me is mystery. This person was not shocked because your picture looked expensive. They were not shocked because of your clothes you wore. They were shocked because your energy looked completely different. It is almost as if the person in that picture knew something they didn't. The high priestess speaks about silent transformation. You have been changing behind the scene. Maybe you have healed. Maybe you have stopped chasing people. Maybe you have become emotionally calmer. Maybe life has made you wiser. The funny thing is, people rarely notice us changing while we are changing. They only notice after one random moment, one conversation, one meeting, or one photo. And that's exactly what happened here. The person looking at your picture could not explain why they kept staring. They just felt this is not the same person. There is confidence in your eyes now, peace in your expression, a quiet power that was not there before. Even if you don't feel completely healed, the universe says your soul is beginning to shine through your appearance. People are reading your energy before they even realize it. This person may have zoomed into the picture, looked again later, compared it with older picture, not because they are obsessed, but because they could not understand why you suddenly felt so different. Sometimes healing is louder than words, and your energy has become impossible to ignore. Affirm with me now. I don't chase attention, my energy naturally speaks for itself. Now, here is where things become interesting because after seeing your photo, something awakened inside this person. The Knight of Wands is fast moving energy, curiosity, excitement, restlessness. This card often appear when someone suddenly feel the urge to reach out after seeing something unexpected. I'm hearing the words. Maybe I judged them too quickly. Maybe I underestimated them. Maybe they are doing much better than I thought. That's the energy. Some people secretly create stories about us in their mind. They assume we are struggling. They assume we are stuck. They assume nothing has changed. But your picture quietly destroyed the story. Now they are wondering what else has changed. Who are you talking to? Where are you going? What have you been doing? Why do you suddenly seem so confident? The universe says this person has become curious about your life again. Don't be surprised if they start viewing your stories more often, liking old posts, checking your profile, or finding excuses to reconnect. Not because the photo changed you, because it changed them. It forced them to see you differently. Affirm with me now. The right people naturally recognize my growth. This is most powerful card in today's reading. Strength is not about muscles, it is about emotional maturity. Your photo reflected inner confidence, not false confidence, not fake confidence, real confidence, the kind that comes after surviving things nobody knows about. People who once expected emotional reactions from you, silence now. People who expected you to chase, you don't. People who expected you to break, you are standing. That's what this person saw, and it unsettled them because confidence changes everything. Even the same face begin to look different. The universe keeps repeating they have grown, not richer, not prettier, not luckier, stronger. The biggest glow up is not physical, it is energetic. This card also reminds you not to shrink yourself just because someone finally notices you. You don't have to explain your growth. You don't owe anyone proof. Keep becoming quietly, powerfully, consistently. Affirm with me now. My strength speaks before I ever saw a word. This card is public recognition. The universe is saying your energy is entering a season where people naturally notice you. Not because you are trying to impress anyone, because success leaves clues. The Six of Wands often appear when someone who once overlooked you suddenly begins respecting you. This recent photo became proof that life has moved forward, proof that you have evolved, proof that you are no longer waiting for permission to become the person you were meant to be. Someone who once doubted your future is quietly questioning themselves. They are realizing maybe I was wrong. Sometimes the greatest revenge is not revenge at all. It is becoming someone people never expected, and today's card shows that's exactly what is happening here. People may never admit they misjudge you, but the universe says their behavior will reveal it. Watch how differently they speak to you. Watch how quickly they become interested. Watch how they suddenly remember your existence because respect often arrives quietly. Affirm with me now. I naturally attract respect through who I have become. Now we reach the deeper reason this photo felt so powerful. The Queen of Pentacles carries abundance, stability, peace, self worth. This person did not just see someone attractive, they saw someone who looked secure, grounded, comfortable in their own life. That energy is magnetic. People often confuse attractiveness with beauty, but true attraction comes from emotional stability. The universe says your energy now feels safe, balanced, reliable. That's why people are suddenly looking at you differently. Even if your financial situation is not perfect, the Queen of Pentacles says you are building a life that feels solid, and that energy shows. Somebody who once believed you'd always stay for the same now sees someone capable of building something extraordinary, whether that's a career, a business, a relationship, or simply a happier life. Your future suddenly looks much bigger than they imagined. Affirm with me now. I deserve a life filled with peace, abundance, and genuine love. The final card is really beautiful because this is not only about someone changing their opinion, it is about your future changing because you changed. The Ten of Cup represents emotional fulfillment, healthy relationships, real happiness. The universe says the version of you they saw in that photo is the version that attracts the life you have been praying for. This card also suggests someone may eventually reach out, not because they are doing you a favor, but because they now recognize your value. Whether that person becomes part of your future is entirely your choice. Because you have outgrown seeking validation, you have stepped into self worth, and that's exactly why your energy is becoming unforgettable. Remember this, the photo didn't create your transformation, it simply revealed it. The glow they noticed was not a camera filter, it was everything you have survived, everything you have healed, everything you have learned. Sometimes one picture says what a thousand conversations never could. The universe wants you to keep showing up as yourself because your light is not frightening the right person. It is only exposing those who underestimated you. and the people meant for your next chapter will recognize your energy immediately. Affirm with me now. I honor my growth. I celebrate my journey. The people and opportunity meant for me naturally find their way into my life. If this reading found you at exactly the right moment, take a deep breath and remember this. Not everyone notices your transformation while it's happening. Sometimes it takes one unexpected moment, a photo, a chance encounter, or a simple glance for people to realize you have become someone entirely different. Keep protecting your peace, keep choosing yourself, keep growing even when nobody applauds it, because your next chapter is not about proving anyone wrong. It is about finally becoming the person you were always meant to be. And if this message resonated with your heart, comment below. My energy has changed. Trust that the universe sees every step you have taken, even the ones no one else noticed. Until the next reading, take care of yourself and remember your greatest glow up has always come up within.